Hello, I'm Laura Roberts, the garden manager here at Vleck House and Gardens. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to plant bulbs. For small bulbs or just a few bulbs, we'll use a trowel. Looks about like this. Some trowels even have measurement markings on them so that if you know how deep to dig, you can use that as a bit of a guide. If it doesn't, you can always make a line on your trowel with your Sharpie. If you are planting a lot of bulbs, you might go in for the auger approach. We have two different sizes, one for little bulbs and one for clusters of bulbs. This is great if you have a drill that's powerful enough to work it, and if you don't have too many rocks. And if you're planting really a lot of bulbs, let's say a great field of them, and you want to move all the soil out of the way first, put your bulbs in and put it back, you might be using a shovel. But most of the time, you're probably in this neighborhood. So there's the dig. So how do you know how deep to dig your hole? Here's an easy rule of thumb. If you have a little bulb, let's say like this, you're going to be making your hole 2.5 to 3 times as deep. So for example, here's your soil line. You're going to imagine once, twice, and a third time, and that would be your planting depth. Same rule of thumb goes for other size bulbs. So for example, if you have something golf ball size, once, twice, and a third time, and there is your planting depth. For something even bigger, same rule applies. Once, twice, and a third time, and you're planting it down there. Now the next part of the process is drop your bulb in the hole. And if you're not quite sure what to do about that, you are going to be mindful of what's the top of my bulb and what's the bottom of my bulb. So here's an example of a bulb. Usually you have a little bit of a pointy area at the top and a more flattened area at the bottom. The flattened area at the bottom may or may not have any roots on it. And you want to make sure that when you place your bulb in your hole, you're making a good solid contact between the bottom of the bulb and the soil at the bottom of your hole. Once you've done that, fill your soil back in and you're done. It really is as easy as they say. Dig it, drop it, and you're done. You're waiting to enjoy the beautiful display in your garden.